Hi guys, welcome back. Domain-3 architecture and design. In this video we're going to see configuring IDS and Honeypots practice lab. Lab requirements as usual: VMware or VirtualBox, Windows Server 2016 domain control, Windows 10 domain member. Task for the lab. So we're going to see how to install Snort and testing Snort, and then how to configure and retest the Snort. So first we are going to see installing Snort. So Snort installation. Snort is a portable intrusion detection system for Windows and Linux operating system. This tool is capable of capture real-time network traffic analysis and perform packet logging on TCP/IP networks. So we are going to see how to download Snort and install the Snort. Okay. So I have already downloaded. So let me show you how to download first. So okay, in the website you can see here, right? snort.org download. So you can download the installer. So I am using a Windows 10 member server. So I have downloaded the 64-bit version. So let's start install. So all is a default setting. So it's completed. So you can see the Snort has successfully been completed. Okay, so now we are going to download the rule. So the rule, you can download it from community rules here. Community rules, everything. So but I have already downloaded and modified for myself for my test environment. So you can also find the rules, how to write Snort rules. Everything is very useful. Website link, the blogs, you can find it manual-snort.org. So you just go to the Google. So just Google it, how to write Snort rules. So you'll get this page. So it's very useful tutorial. So once it's done, so I have already copied on the download page. So on the download page, then so here you can see the Snort installation. So I'm going to copy the rule here. So just copy. Okay. So here. So I'm going to create a new file for whitelist and blacklist. So for that, list.rules, just delete the txt and then proceed click as, and then create the same new file for blacklist. Okay, it's done. So we are now going to create a folder. So under etc etc we need to create the folder first. Path, So now let's go to the rule, copy the file blacklist, and then go back, blacklist, just save it, then go to the rule once again, copy the whitelist file, and then go back to the whitelist, okay, now just saved it. So now we can now create a folder, one more folder we need to create under the library. Snort, and then library. So here we need to create a folder. Okay, so we have now created the dynamic rules folder here. So the predefined the previously the two folders already existing, dynamic engine, dynamic preprocess. We will see this why we created this folder here. So let's run the Snort now. For that we need to open command prompt, run as administrator. First we need to open we need to change the directory. Oops. Okay, now let's run. So let's run the command Snort. So you can see here is display. So once we run this Snort space dash W, the capital letter. So once we run, so it display the available network. So this command helps to display the available network interface for Snort. So you can see that there is a one index, a one interface network. So we are going to check this. So let's use the network interface 1 to listen to all network traffic. Okay. Okay, sorry, there is a error message. 1, that is not L1. Okay, so because this you can see here. So the Snort started listening to the network traffic on network interface 1. Okay, so it's continuously Snort runs continuously, digging all the information here. So press to break it, press Control C. So let me show you again once again. So we are now checking only these interfaces. Sometimes the multiple interface will show if depends on your organizations. So this is a test environment. So I'm just testing. I'm just give you a small example for you guys to understand this easily. So that's why I just enter Snort -I and then 1 is the index, right? So if it's 2, you can also test a second interface. So okay, now we can use a D command, just adding a D. So this command once you add the -v or D, it helps to capture and display the packet payload. So just enter. So you can now see here you see the payload things. So it's very easy for you guys to use this Snort command. So you can see this continue Snort is started continue running as it listening on the selected interface. So we have the particular interface we are using here for testing purpose. So let's start now. Just press Ctrl C button to break it. Okay, so now let's start Snort in the IDS mode. How do we run this Snort in IDS mode? For that you have to type Snort -c dash Snort etc. Then Snort -l Snort .log. So then -k ASCII mode. Okay, now you get the error message here. So we are going to resolve this error message to ensure that we are able to run Snort in IDS mode. Okay, so we're going to resolve this error to ensure that we are able to run in IDS mode. So first we have already created the folder. For that we need to create this folder Snort _ dynamic rules. So this is very important. And then we have already created that whitelist. So and then for one more thing, let me try clear these extensions, so it will help to. Okay, so if sometime if sticks, you can just clear. It help you to understand the files easily. Okay, now done. So now we have done the two tasks. So we have done the first and second task, installed successfully, and then tested the Snort. So Snort is working, right? So first we need to the third task, we are going to configure and retest the Snort. Okay. Okay, let's go for the practice lab. Okay, now we are going to modify the configuring files and retesting the Snort to confirm that it works. For that we need to open etc etc because the file is located under the etc. So let's open the notepad for notepad++. Just open it. Snort configuration. So first here we have to search Control F. So you guys can also search here. There's, because I am always using the shortcut, so replace a Control H and find is Control F. So just use the shortcut, right? So here first we need to replace here IP var and then var. So replace. So you guys can see here, replace all 11 occurrence were replaced successfully. So then close it. So now we are going to replace the one more thing, the dynamic one, dynamic preprocessor directory, the folder we created, right? So we're going to add it here. Dynamic preprocessor. directory. Just fine. Okay, so now you can see here, so dynamic preprocessor, dynamic engine, dynamic detections. So as I showed before, so here in the folder you can see the library. So you see the 3 folder, right? So we need to add the dictionary, the change same location path here, right? So for that, just see. So there's a case sensitive, so make sure here. Snort lib Snort dynamic preprocessor, and then same here, the engine, dynamic engine. So we are going to add the path. Excuse me. Snort underscore, so dynamic engine. Dynamic engine SF. So dynamic engine, so C snort lib snort dynamic engine CF engine.dll. Okay, done. So the last one more thing. See, this is what we created, the folder under library. So C snort dynamic rules. Okay, we have now successfully replaced the path. C libraries. Okay, so now we will continue on keywords. Control F. Pre-processor-normalize. You're going to adding the hash. So just copy. Okay. Okay. Replace. See here, so replace all 5 occurrences were replaced successfully. Okay. And then next, we are going to add the path under the whitelist folder. Just type var so here. Okay, so whitelist and blacklist we created before, right? So we are going to add the path. Sorry, small letter, not capital letter. Okay, and the same thing, the same path. Rules. Okay, now one more thing. Okay, here, so here we are going to replace the reverse slash, not forward slash. Okay, reverse slash, and then the last thing, same thing, the reverse slash, we need to find dollar rule path, right? So here, okay, one moment. So here we're going to replace the reverse slash. So this is very important. So not a forward slash. So we are going to add the hash. We are going to enable only this rule. Rest of them we're going to deactivate, I mean disable for a while. I mean for this task we are going to test only the blacklist.rule. Okay, so for that, control copy, control F or control H. So just going to okay, here replace all. See here, so 104 occurrence were replaced successfully. Okay, that's it. The replace job is done now. So now we are going to save this configuration file. Snort.configuration file is now saved successfully. So okay, now we are going to test, because the last time the fatal error, right? So we are going to resolve this error now. For that we need to enter the command snort, because we need to validate first. So first we're going to enter the snort .-i 1, because there is a particular interface, right? Network interface, a 1, and then -l c snort.log -c, then c snort -next config, and then -t. Enter. Okay, now you guys see Snort successfully validated the configuration. So this is how you guys can check how you guys can configure and test on your test environment or the organization. So once you've done that, so you can also enter this command to check the same fatal error getting or not. Right, so we can now run the Snort IDS once again. So I mean using the previous command, just I said it. Yeah, this is the command snort -c snort etc snort.config -l c snort.log -k. Yeah, So last time when we entered the command, so we got the fatal error, right? So we're going to enter the same command now. Let's see. Stuck, sorry. Okay, now enter. You see? So you can now notice that Snort IDS is now up and running. So that's it guys for this lab. So you guys play around with the tool. It's a free tool. You can just download and install it on your test environment. You can play around with this tool. I hope you guys enjoy with this lab. Please subscribe my channel, press the bell button if you like, and because you get more update. So press the bell button to get more update. Share the video if you like. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.